So you've asked us to call you by your screen name, Massponage 187. So let's start off by talking to you a little bit about what game you play.
I really like to play a game called Halo. There's actually 3 versions of the game. I started when I was about 12 playing Halo 1, and I played all that I could, and I was young, I didn't have that much to do, and so I was just playing Halo all day. And then I started playing Halo 2, and just recently Halo 3 came out, and I can remember the day that Halo 3 came out. I was actually supposed to take a final for one of my classes, but I just said, Halo 3 is out, it's more important, it's what I want to spend my time doing, and I just spent the whole day playing Halo 3. And I can't remember exactly correctly, but possibly the whole week.
So did you pass your class?
No, but that's not important, I was opponent a lot of noobs.
Nice, okay. So, well, I'm going to ask this anyway, but I think I've already got the answer. Do you feel like you play this game compulsively?
I do feel like I play the game compulsively, but on the other hand, like, somebody will have their life and their job, and they'll go to work every day, and I feel like my social network and the place where I really shine socially is Halo. I can get online and I can talk to people across the U.S. and we're all on a team together, and we can go out there and we can play Halo.
So you feel like you have value in the Halo universe more so than in the real world?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's where I have my skill set, is in the Halo universe, and when I'm on Halo, people acknowledge that, and people don't care outside of there.
So about how long do you play? How many hours a day do you play?
I'd say I play about 7 hours a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you plan that time, or is it sometimes do you play longer than you would expect it to?
Well, as I mentioned before, I've been playing since I was about 12, and so at first I never planned the time, and I still don't plan the time. What has happened is I've just been playing, and I have nothing to do but play because I don't get out, or I just play, and my things to do, my to-do list is on Halo.
So when you're playing, do you feel like you have a hard time stopping?
Yeah.
I mean, you need to stop occasionally, right? I mean, you have to eat, you have to go to the bathroom, you have to shower. What are those times like?
I think the hardest time for me personally is I'm playing and I get really into it. I'm really distracted by the game, and I'm drinking my Mountain Dew as I'm playing. I just constantly drink my Mountain Dew. This makes it so I have to go to the bathroom a lot, and a lot of times but I just can't get up to go to the bathroom, and I just don't want to, and by the time I get up, I realize that I might have done some damage to myself, or it might have hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that, how that would affect your social life as well. So, yeah, I mean, obviously you started playing when you were 12. How did your family feel about this?
Well, at first my family was like, he has stuff to do. That's important, that he has stuff to do, and so they didn't really care, but...
What is that? Do we have an audio truck? What's going on? Are you playing a game?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I wouldn't be playing a game in an important interview like this.
Right, okay. Anyway, you were talking about your family.
Yeah, they were just like, hey, you can play if you want to, and then now over time they're just kind of tired. They've gotten mad at me, which I don't really understand, because they can just get on Halo and talk to me if they want to, but they say I've missed my mom's birthday too many times, and I wasn't there for my sister when she got home from her mission, but she could have just talked to me on Halo the night she got home. I don't understand why she couldn't have done that.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously your parents were able to set enforcements and punishments and whatnot where you're living at home, but do you feel like it's easier to game now that you're at college?
Well, yeah, because I decided to go to the college where a lot of my Halo friends went, and we got a dorm room together, and we just turned that thing into a gaming central. I mean, we have a big couch we have two couches, one that's down below and the other one that's on cement blocks above it, and that way we have a big screen TV, and we can just play Halo for hours, and we get the noobs.
Nice. So what are your grades looking like right now?
They're not too good. I'd rather not talk about that.
Okay, all right. Good enough to keep in college, right? I mean, not...
Yeah, I cheat my way a little bit through school. Just don't tell my professors.
Right, well, okay, well, we are going to publish this interview, but, right, they don't know you as Mass Ponage.
Yeah, no way. Unless they're addicted to Halo.
So, right now, what's going through your head right now?
To be honest, I just kind of want to get out of this interview, and maybe I'll go home, grab my dew, grab some Cheetos, and play Halo for a couple hours.
Well, we'll be sure to make this quick here. Just a few more questions. So you talked about missing some real world events here. I mean, you missed a final, your mother's birthday. Anything else that you feel like how other ways that this has affected your real life or your non-virtual life?
It has. I mean, because there's kind of a layer created that not everyone plays Halo, so I still have to make it a point to talk to those other people who don't, the non-hailing community.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I feel like the hailing community is more important, so sometimes I miss some of those events, but it'll all balance out in the end. Everything will work out.
So, do you regret starting to play Halo? Or is this a choice that you would make over again?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about whether or not I regret it yet, so I'm going to answer no to that, because it's something that hasn't really come into my mind. But I mean, there are some things that I wish I could be more a part of and wish that I could get out there and do. But it's just, I like playing Halo. That comes down to it. What do I want to do now? I want to play Halo. Go play.
You do what you love, that's right. Okay, one final question. When was the last time you showered?
5 minutes ago.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago I showered for the interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before that?
Probably showered about 10 minutes before that. A pre-shower before my shower. I wanted to seem fresh.
Make sure that you're really, really clean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, great. Thanks for your time. We've been talking to Mass Ponage 187, and, right.